Hey everybody, Manny Telebear here. So we're now on day 60 and I'm getting caught up on the seven-figure climb. And what I thought I would do is just do a brief video and give you all some updates and tell you why I actually got behind and kind of what's been going on here. And then we will also talk about that a lot more around days, 80, 81, 82, 83 when we're actually caught up. But when I originally started this, I knew that sometimes I would get behind, and my mindset was that I would get behind a day or two, and we'd come in here and we'd make up a day or two of videos. But I did not realize that we would literally get 60 days behind in the first, after the first month. And unfortunately, I knew we were going to have some problems because I had a surgery scheduled on the 19th of January. And I think I've mentioned I've had a sinus infection for well over a year. At that point, I'd had a sinus infection for well over a year, even. So I had a sinus infection the whole year of 2023, and it was going into January, and it was just progressively getting worse. But I knew we had the surgery coming up. And so I did have sinus surgery on the 29th, and unfortunately, it didn't really help. As a matter of fact, it made things much, much, much worse because on top of the surgery, excuse me, on top of the sinus infection, I was also dealing with the aftermath of the surgery, which wasn't pleasant. It just didn't. And the surgery, to this day, I still don't think the surgery really did anything. And I'm actually in worse shape now than I was before the surgery. And we're now 2 months, 2 months since the surgery. And so that's what's been going on. And so I was, I watched a lot of videos and they were telling me, it was going to be like a 2 week recovery after the surgery. But when you go online and look at a lot of the sinus surgeries, they will tell you it's 6 weeks. And mine, I'm right at 9 weeks or so now, and I'm still having a lot of problems, not to the extent that I was right after it, but I knew it was going to be a problem. And so right now I still have a sinus infection. My nose still hurts literally all the time. The face hurts. I wake up every day with a headache. I've got a metric ton of medicine I'm still taking. And my voice right now is cracking a little. My voice is trying to give out on me. And if you notice in the videos, I'm coughing a lot, and that's because the chest is filling up again. And so I'm going to probably have to get back in and get another antibiotic. And I can tell you, I've been on antibiotics more times at this point than I can count. But that's the reason I got so far behind. And I had a couple of options. The first thing I could do is just scrap the project and just let it go. But I really am committed to doing this. And so, unfortunately, with the health issues, and I've got many, many health issues. We haven't even really scratched the surface of everything that's going on here yet. But with all the issues I'm dealing with, I am going to get behind again. This is not the last time it will happen, but I don't think I'm going to get 2 months behind again. And like I said, I could have easily scrapped it. And if you'll notice, when we started doing these makeup videos, my goal wasn't to make a bunch of 5 minute videos and just get caught up. I don't even know how to make a 5 minute video. I don't, like I said, I don't know how to create short form content. And the goal here has been to give you all a lot of insights about my path and my past, and also give you insights into the coaching, consulting, course creation space, which is the space that I'm in. But we will get back on task here at some point. The thing is, I'm going to continue to give you these stories and insights because there's when you're launching a business, there's a lot of days where there's nothing going on. And when there's nothing going on, I do want to still deliver value to you all. And so, the whole time I've been sick, I could have got on the video camera and said, nothing's going on, I'm sick. But I was just really too sick to even do that. And so, because of that, I didn't create video, and I was really too sick to really do anything for about 6 weeks there. And unfortunately, I'm just not clearing up, and it's just not good. And so I just thought I'd give you a few insights and give you a little bit of an update. I can tell you though, we are coming out, and I will do a video the day that's like officially makeup day, the last makeup day. I will kind of address more about how I plan on making the money. We'll give you some insights on what's going on. Nothing has changed my mindset about what I want to do and how I want to do it, but we will start giving you some insights there, and we will come back. We still got to do a money debrief. I've got to go over exactly where I'm at, compared to where I want to be, how I'm going to get the money to get there, because I'm going to have to raise some money to pay off debt and also raise some money to pay off, to basically scale. And so I still got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Now, again, I had three options here. I could have just quit, or I could start where I left off, but I felt that would be disingenuous, or I could make up the days and just go back to work. And I decided to make up the days. And I've been doing, you know, 10, 15 videos a day and sometimes more. And so if we have days like we've had for the last few days, we'll get caught up pretty quick. But I can tell you the voice is falling out here. And so if it takes another few days to get caught up, that's the way it is. But I just wanted to give you some insights. And again, I do feel like there's some value in this. I'm not doing it for the 1,015 people that are watching. I'm doing it for the 50,000 people that will come back after I make the money. See, doesn't matter until you make the money. You don't have any leverage. You don't have any clout. You don't have any traction. But once you make the money, you get all of that. And so this isn't being made just for the people here. It's being made for the 50,000 people that are going to come in and watch this after the fact, because watching the climb is the whole point of it. And I want to show that in real time. And, I've given a lot of thought to this. And like I said, if you looked at the numbers on the YouTube videos, it would be, why are you doing this? The other thing is we are going to create a 7-figure diaries. So it's going to be more inside baseball. And I'm going to give a lot more personal stories than I'm actually delivering in the 7-figure climb. We're going to be adding that, but I don't want to start that until I'm caught up. Once we're caught up, we will probably start that. So it might be right around, the end of March or somewhere in there. And that will be probably 1 or 2 videos a week. But it will be a lot more inside baseball as to everything I've been dealing with for the last 90 days, and then everything I deal with as I'm launching and getting this thing to get off the ground. But we'll give you more insights, and I will give you more updates. Not sure how to name these, but I just wanted to go over this with you. But I appreciate you all watching, and we will see you all in the next video, and thanks a lot.